everyone. Welcome to Oracle Therapy. This is Hanses once again with you, and today we're going to talk about law of attraction. If you want to know what's about to happen with you in any kind of things, just concentrate, bring your wish, bring your desire now, focus, and you have three different piles today. Okay, so they're mixed, they're already shuffled, they are already here. So I would like you to concentrate. So the first pile, we have this beautiful card. You can actually take a look and see if you connect. And we have this stone, which represents pile number one. Pile number two, we have this beautiful back of the oracles, the green one, with the beautiful stone. It looks like a diamond. So beautiful. And we have fire oracle with fire crystal. So now concentrate, okay? And deep, really breathe. Kind of connect to yourself right now, okay, in this moment. And as you connect, put everything that you want to understand, that actually you want to achieve, you want to concrete in your life, but it seems like what's the answer that I'm looking for? So remember, once again, pile one, pile two, pile three. Concentrate, meditate a little bit, and then let's go. For pile number one today, we have kind of like 9 cards. It's like a long reading. So I wanted to understand deeply what's about to happen. So I chose 3 different oracles. And the presence here today, I can feel that we have like natives, some beings from other planets, Lemurians. That's what the word I am listening. Lemurians are with me. So I'm connected with those beings. I can feel like Native Americans too, but from United States. And I can feel fairy. That's the word that just popped up to mind, fairies. So it means they are more connected with us in the closer. Lemurians is kind of like a node, and it has to do with ancient, when you talk about natives. So they're telling me to start reading with these cards here. So let's spread first like this in trees. And let's now go to the second reading. That's going to be the spirit. And let's see what are the messages that is coming to you on the third row with the light workers. Okay. That was the order they actually are asking me to work. Let's talk about fields of your life. They're telling me to talk about this. It's about job-wise, wealth, okay, health-wise, health-wise. And this is about the outcome and relationship. So again, this is about you, like you're connecting with yourself. This is about health, and this is about relationships. So let's see how you're connecting with yourself in this role first, because it's going to read it this way, they're telling me. So let's go. First, what the message has to say. It's you are in the sea. You absolutely are living your life, and you are here. But sometimes you're kind of lost. This group here that chose this card, they don't know which direction to take. So if you see, she's alone in a boat in plain sea, like where does she go? So sometimes she just is taken by the wind. So I can see a lot of air reference and water reference. So what does it mean? This group actually doesn't know what they really want. Exactly. They're just being taken by the waves, by the flow. That's happening deep within. So that's why sometimes they wonder, what should I do? What should I go? Where should I do? Where should I go? What should I do professionally? What should I do in my life? Where do I want to go? So it's not coming the way you want because you still not clearing your vision. You're not actually focusing as much as you could on the areas that you definitely could. Okay, so that's the message that I'm receiving. And then we have the lizard spirit. So dream into the world, into in being. So what is the message now correlated? If you think about, you are here, you are a being, you are living this experience life. But then what the message says, it's like dream the word into being. So first, instead of focus the outside, oh, what my profession, what this, what that, go inside and ask yourself, what do I really like? What do I really want? What do I really feel like I get in touch? Who am I? Okay, you want to know who are you in this crazy planet that we live in, that is full of information, that we are bombarded with, like internet and TV and so many things. Who am I? What is my play? What do I have to do here? So focus, because you are living, you are here, you are this drop of water in the ocean. You are important, because if you weren't the drop of water in the ocean, you wouldn't be here. So you are now in the moment of your life of realizing, what do you really want? And what do you really want? The outcome is going to be this beautiful card that it says Anagram of Jesus. So it's so funny, but pay attention. She's timeless. She's everywhere simultaneously. You can see the Egypt, you can see water, you can see that she's in the future, she's in the past, and she's like now. So where do you want to be? You choose. It's up to your mind. You want to live in the past? Live in the past. You want to be here, present? Be present. You want to just wander in the future and get anxiety and don't know what to do? Be in the future, just getting anxiety and don't know what to do. So she's giving the advice for you to remember that you are a being, and for you to be here, because she's taking care of us. Okay, the grandma of Jesus, and sending the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Sure. So if you don't actually put your plans, that first you need to find through meditation, remembering that you are part of the universe, you have a beautiful work to do here, you're never going to connect with anything. So this is very important. How's your health? Now let's understand a little bit. How's your health? Okay, Treasure Island. You're very healthy, actually. Mentally, you're very good. Sometimes you know what happens. It's like you doubt. Because pay attention, this treasure island is in the middle of the ocean, alone. So sometimes because you are actually there in that point, sometimes people they can influence you a little bit and say, look at you, and then you get like, what? See, because you are this beam of light that actually is in the middle of the sea, but you are healthy. The thing is, get into your being connection, connect yourself with yourself, meditate, get in touch with you, because good things are coming for you in the health plans as well. The owl spirit, you see clearly now. Because the thing is, people were taking advantage of you, they were taking over you, you were over exceeding, you were overdoing for things for people. And that's why you couldn't clean what was happening in your dreams. Because you didn't have a dream so far, because you were doing and doing and doing and doing and helping and providing and helping. I can see couples, I can see single people, I can see men and women, I can see all kinds of people offering themselves so much, but forgetting about themselves simultaneously. And the message that we have here for you in the end is that you are already doing it. Stop overthinking. Jesus Christ, I just said that. Keep facing the true north. So exactly, stop overdoing, overthinking. What should I do? Who I am? What can I do? Just be it. How do you do that? Through meditation. Nothing better than sound. What is the sound that you need? Silence. Focus in you. And then you're going to have to understand. Let's see if there's opening for relationship in this moment. Because if you are in a relationship, you are looking for something more into the relationship. And let's see what comes into this realm for you. Okay, into this realm of relationship, we have the card of community. Absolutely, you see, that's a relationship. There's a beautiful relationship coming for you as well. And you can see the relationship could be with like the thing that you're doing already, but now you find a purpose. Because pay attention, the giraffe is giving like it's cuddling like the baby giraffe. So what happens is that it could be a community, or you could literally find someone. Okay, if you are not in a relationship, this person actually you would be like kind of like your guidance too. It's someone's very special, okay, that can actually help you to see who you are and to say, hey, you're so special, you're so wonderful. So it would help you in focusing this energy and show to you what you came here for, because we need support. And like when I say relationship, it goes beyond, like partnership, like one and other. No, it's beyond. It's like your neighbors, it's like your family, it's like anything. So if you need this moment to be with someone, just be with someone. It doesn't matter who, because sometimes we're so lonely, especially in the United States. People are so separated, you know. People like they are so lonely and they live alone. They have roommates, they have their family, but they feel alone. So that's the moment that don't feel that. Be in the present moment, enjoy life, enjoy things in that moment. Okay. So mouse spirit, it's so beautiful because tend to be just said focus on the small things, because the small things will get you. The small things will just make you so happy if you are present. Remember, we're talking about being here, not go in the past that you're going to feel like sad and depressed and anxiety from the future. Just be present with small things, even if it's like cleaning your house, even if it's like just dusting or going out with friends, one friend for a drink. Enjoy that moment. It's unique. It's not going to repeat. So the message is also you are putting no. That's the thing. That's the biggest thing. You're postponing that because you're helping, and you're waiting for a thank you. You're waiting for like, oh, this person doesn't see me, or no, they don't give what I want. You're not actually offering from your heart, sometimes. So you have to offer from your heart. Remember that we are people and we have to offer from our heart the wishes we want, the things we want, without thinking if they're going to say thank you, if what's going to be the outcome. Do it, just do it and feel good with that. Okay, now the I see here, this is the conscious. The outcome, you're going to have a relationship, you're going to be very healthy, and your personality is going to change a lot. Okay, you're going to achieve many things, but the unconscious, what holds you, it was the way you raised, is your inner child. Your inner child actually felt very lonely and felt that it's like coping with helping with others is the only way to be noticed. And you're feeling this way too. So you feel that the only way to be noticed is that if you help someone, if you give something from yourself. And then that's why you don't have this clear vision of you. Okay. So if you start to meditate and focus, you're gonna clean, okay, that dust, and you're going to actually connect to yourself in a deeper way, and then you're going to start to see things in a deeper, profound way, so much better than you used to. Okay, so it's a beautiful work that you have to do with your inner child. It's like a conversation that you have to do. It's a meditation that you have to get very deep with your inner child and connect deeply as much as you can. So I hope this reading was helpful for you, knowing that the outcome is going to be abundantly if you know how to do it. And if you need help, please don't be shy. Go below, access my website, schedule an appointment with me, and I can definitely help you to guide you in the direction of happiness and purpose. Okay, so once again, thank you. This is pile number one. Let's go to pile number two now. This is pile number two. So let's just remember the crystal that you chose. And the order that we're going to read is going to be with the green ones first. And let's see what the message that comes to you, okay? So let me just spread. I love doing this with you because I didn't see the cards, so I have no idea what's about to come. So let's go here, put the three of them here on the top so you can see. Okay, let's go with those oracles. All the oracles, they have a special important meaning. Okay, and then we go to the light workers, because the light workers are like the end, the resolution of what's happening. So for group number 2, this is your inner person. What's happening with you? Okay, inside, deep within. This is your healthy, mental health could be your physical health, and this is about relationship. Okay, it could be, I don't know, it could be a couple, it could be someone that will show up. I have no idea what's going to happen. So let's just turn the cards. I'm not actually even focusing on them because we're going to understand what's coming to you, and then it's going to be clearer. And here we are getting the cards and getting the message and getting everything that you have to. So let's understand first what's happening with you inner, okay? My goodness, 21 is 3, so many good positive changes. Like right away, I can see that, and I love it. Congratulations for the 21. Dove is a spirit, be peace, okay? So dove is a spirit that is communicating with you to be peace. So what happens is that this group here, I can feel that sometimes they are not going through so much peace. It's the opposite usually, okay, of the reading. Because if it shows, is that what they need? Okay, so example, this group is being a little harsh with themselves. People are being like judgmental of themselves, judgmental of others. So sometimes they are lost a little bit in what they thinking, what they want, and sometimes they don't find this easy side of themselves. They are not in an easy way, so they are like in a difficult, harsh way with themselves. So the message says you're going to transform it, baby. You're going to be peaceful. As soon as you start to work towards this direction, as soon as you start to realize that you can be much more than just this, the body and the mind that actually keeps telling you what to do, the ego, that voice, you are much more than that. You have a spirit there conducting you. That this is just a moment. We're just living this experience here, but we're not from here and we're going to leave. So that's the message. It's coming a lot of peace for you. Okay, you see. So it's not for what is not for you. Not to feel anxious. Did you see that is a game that you're playing with yourself? Pay attention. You have everything that you need. Because that's the lucky thing from Chinese from you when you go to a Chinese restaurant, to a Japanese restaurant. Do you remember? There's always the master. That's you. But then in your mind, you have to compete. You have to be in conflict. Because a chess, what is a chess? It's about competition. You're going to conflict. So that's why in this moment of your life, you are in competition. You are competing for something. You want to be the best one in something. You're not relaxing. You are actually very exhausted and overwhelmed, and then your mind doesn't get peace. So this message is telling you for actually remember this is just one journey, and you are you. You are you, your personality, and you is just you. You are the only one that have your fingerprint. You are the only one that have this sequence of DNA that you have. You are special. You are unique. So when you remember that, you're going to stop struggling, because the struggle disappears in the moment that ego shuts up and tells like, oh, you have to fight with this, you have to fight for this, you have to fight for that, you have to fight for that. You don't have to fight for anything. The universe is here to assist you. You were brought here, you're brought up in this planet to have everything you want. The thing is, we learn completely opposite, that we have to fight for everything we want because of the capitalism, sure. But when you are connected with your beings, and we are connected with like all the beings around you, things just come to you. Okay, I am the proof of this, because I'm telling you, many things are coming to my life, and I am not doing much. I am doing what I do, but things comes to me naturally. Okay, in anything I touch, I see gold. So that's why I am telling you, I see things become gold, because my mind is not in the fight flight anymore. So I am like connected with something. Let's see what's coming for you, the outcome, the Pleiades. So you have a double mission. So channeling and uplifting humanity. So that's why you're struggling, because you're thinking you are a being of heaven. You're not finding peace because you have to do a thing called spirituality. That's your call. Okay? It could be in anything. It could be even like if you're a hairdresser. I don't know why the hairdresser is coming to my mind. If you're cutting some hair, like that was the moment that you could talk to a client that needs to listen. If you are a teacher, one-on-one teacher, I can see that you could give some advice to your students that could be positive and could change their life. If you are in any position in your life, if you are like a businesswoman, the CEO, why don't you smile to the person that is cleaning the floor? She's very important because if she wasn't cleaning the floor, you wouldn't be able to pass there. So arrogance, I see a lot of arrogance being breaking now because you understand that we are living a spiritual life again in this human body. And we leave this, and then all the arrogance, everything just, takes you to a worse place and you're supposed to enjoy life. So this is actually to the group one. A lot of change when you understand that you have to work with your spiritual side. You have to meditate, you have to go within, and then you will be in peace. You get this connection that you deserve. Let's be about the health, okay? So you're transcending the illusion. Truth transcended illusion. Dragonfly. Dragonfly in general like shows a lot of illumination. And I love the sequence of 2-2. Double twos, it means that you are in a moment of transitioning. So that's really beautiful. So your health is transitioning too. You're becoming healthier because you were not coming from a health place, remember? You're coming from a challenging place. You were coming from everything is difficult, everything is a struggle. So for this group, it's like I see the word struggle. You know that could be like the biggest word, like the outdoor of something. But then you have to outcome that to get the results of what you want. And here, as you see, when you are feeling, it's the orphan card, when you are in a fight flight mode, you cannot see beauty, you cannot see nothing, you just see like nothing works. So you feel so lonely and alone. That was the first thing that pushes you out of feeling peace because you don't communicate, you don't talk. I can see this is showing me family. I can see a traditional American family right now, and I can see or the husband or the wife doesn't pay attention. They have kids, they don't give love. They don't kiss each other. It's a family that is extremely cold. Everyone is on its cell phone on their own. They go and they have dinner. They don't communicate. Their kids, they have problems they don't want to see. So this person, because he didn't work his inner child, so you were repeating what you said you never would do. You were actually doing for your kids what your parents did for you. So it's just the scheme of a repetition. Okay, and the outcome of this for the health, for you to become the person you deserve, is mintakam. That means longing for home, belonging. The original light works. It's belonging. You have to remember. Look at your family with different eyes. It came from me. It's my blood. I chose to be with the person that I am. If you're like in a relationship, look at this person a different way. Start to see the light and the love in everyone. If you're single, just start to see light and love in everyone as well, because soon something will pop up for you. But instead of feeling like neglected, that people are giving the back to you, it's the opposite. You are giving the back to everybody. Because someone of you asked it. It's not me, it's them. No, 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 sweetie. It's you. Okay? You are actually giving the back because you think you are the victim. You're not the victim. You're the one that can do anything. So don't feel victimized by anything in the world. You came here with the same possibilities and probabilities like any human came. You have the things that you need, you breathe, you eat, you do everything that a human can does. So don't feel less than anyone, or if you are too much here because you feel so powerful, don't forget that if you are too much here, one day you're going to feel lonely, and then it can be too late, because people who already created like monster of you. And then when you have this image, you actually find more difficult to break it down. Let's see about relationship status here. Let's see what it connects to you. Ego spirit. Spirit has your back. Sure, it comes a relationship. Absolutely. But first, after you fix this, because you have to be in peace. So this can only happen if you are in peace, if you are working towards that. Because do you think this is just like 1 second? No, this is a work. This is like to put you to work. You have to realize that most of the tarot therapists that I read there, that's why I went to so many, and they said, oh, your future is going to be this, and that. But they forget to tell you that you have to work towards. It's not like a crystal ball that you say, oh my gosh, my life is going to change from one day to other because then, no, you gotta work. You gotta do the homework, you gotta work in yourself. That's why oracle therapy is different, okay? Because we go to the unconscious side and I try to focus on that with you too. So you see, I don't know, to be fair, you gotta be fair, because not be, you're cheating yourself with these negative thoughts, you're cheating yourself with so many things. And then you cheat yourself and you can cheat others. Because if you're cheating yourself, with your thoughts, it's just a step to cheat someone else. So be fair. Be fair in anything. Be fair with your employees, because I see here business people. I don't know, I have many business people. I have wives here also. I can see that very well married, but unhappy because they don't think it's fair because the husband works so much and they feel alone. So it's about time to have that conversation. It's about time to see that the world's changing and the pandemic brought us technology and a new way of living life. Okay. And that we're nothing. Like when you see people just going like in numbers going back to the source, you see that you're not in control. So remember that. So the partnership is going to only work when you are fair with you and the others. And the outcome, Lemurians, Jesus Christ. Lemuria creates heaven on earth. It's happening. I felt this connection since I opened this card. It's funny. Guys, I swear that I don't touch the cards. I don't read them before. It's surprise because I'm a psychic. Okay, so I have no idea. So that's why the natives, I feel them, the Lemurians, and I felt other beings, and I keep feeling them. And they are telling me, the Lemurians, everything will be fine when you work. Okay, there's a lot of trauma in in this group of people here. That's why you were raised in a very tough way. This group here, they were like very tough. They had like a way of, and they are repeating. And they said they never would do that, but they're exactly doing the opposite. They said they would. So that's why you gotta work. You gotta make the work. And if you feel like you need help, guys, don't feel ashamed to call for help and to look for help. That's why we are humans. We need each other. We need one another. We are not made individualists to be like one in a corner. No, that's why we are billions of people to count on it, to count on each one of us. So if you feel that you need some work, please go down below. Guys, if you see the transformation I had in my life, at once I'm going just to talk about my life. So you will see, you can understand where I came from and where I am now. So I can talk. I can talk and say from my heart what I've been through and what I was through. So I am here, feeling that, this is my diligence, that I have to, because the spiritual world, they call me all the time. And why in English? I don't know, because I lived in the United States many years and I love United States. I have a connection with this country strongly because many things actually happen there. My wake up for spirituality, one of the strongest one and the strongest ones happen in the United States. So I have a call for this, but you can be from any country in the world that speak English. But that was my experience with natives. It was with groups of different minded people, but it was amazing. So that's why I have this connection and I have to do the channel in English. And I know that you understand. You understand everything I say. So be clear, just be Sometimes be generous, and you know, if I'm saying something that is like wrong or mistakenly, just remember that it takes years and years and years to learn the language. Thank you, guys. Group number two. Let's go to group number three now. Welcome, group number three. So this is your reading. So with this beautiful red crystal, and we have the red oracles. So we're going to start, okay, unfolding the cards and see what's happening. I still have, like I said to you, all of this goosebumps, you know, and I can feel presences. It's very interesting. The Lemurians, as they showed to me, they're very tall. Very interesting. They're very tall, these beings that are with me. Natives, I can see shamans, you know, it's so funny. And it's very interesting. Guys, look, never happened. So it meant to happen. I mean, oh, sorry. Actually, it's just a mistake. But let's continue. So group number three, the first side here represents you, what you're going through, what's happening with you at the moment. Okay? This is about your health. And so we're going to understand deeply what's going on with you or where you gotta go. And this is about relationship. Could be with you, could be with somebody else. Let's see what the universe has to say. Okay, Lemurians, again, they are communicating with me very strongly, very deeply. So this group here, I don't know if you can see the light is blinking. When I talk about them, the light does like this, and it's very crazy. Okay, loyal heart. So this group, actually, it's a different group from all the groups that I've read before. So this group actually is looking for loyalty in themselves and other people. Okay, so this group actually they came from fear. Okay, when they were like probably children, and they came off like people cheat on them, people hurt them very much. So they were the opposite. So they feel very victimized, extremely victims, but they're looking for loyalty. That's what they just want. They want to feel loved. They want to find loyalty. They want to find loyalty in everything they do, in the companionships they have, in the relationships they have, the friends they have. But the thing is, the fear was so strong that took over because you have to fake what to be loyal or to have loyalty that you are loyal to. So, you know, I'm loyal with myself, though loyalty comes to me in abundance because that's law of attraction. You can only attract what you're thinking. And if you're thinking about the fear of loyalty, you actually pushing away and bringing fear to you. It's the opposite of you're looking for. So what I see in this group here, you have to work towards this fear that comes to you, okay, of loyalty, to not be open, not to say the things you want. This group is a kind of group like that is a shy group, a very different group that actually they're self-preserved. I would say that that's the word they are telling me. You preserve yourself very much, okay, and that's why you are protecting yourself. So as closing and not trusting people, that was the way that you find. But now it's time to open yourself up, enjoy life fully, you know, live in freedom, live abundantly, because next card, love is all around us. Jesus, I love this card. You see, it's the Nightingale Spirit. So love is all around us. Guys, just pay attention. Look at this crowd. You know, listen to the song of love instead of listening to the voice that from the ego that tells you to be afraid, to be fearful. No, this is just the ego planting this voice in you. You are not that. You are that baby that were born and loved since you were a little child. You know, you were born. You love even your and your poop and your pee. You loved it. You know, you were the kind of like you were just there. And people loved you. It doesn't matter what you do, what you did, they were there with you. So remember, you are that little baby again. So the fears just start to come when we start to think. And we go actually from the ego, we go towards our personality. Our personality creates fears and phobias and everything, but it isn't real. As you start to understand that you can change your mind at any time, you get it. Okay, and I see here the crumbling. So who are you clinging on to? So you're clinging on to what? So you see, fear. So when you're in your fear, you're clinging on someone, clinging on something because you cannot trust yourself because you don't trust others. So why? Actually, you have to connect to yourself divinely. And remember, if you see the light that comes here, that's the light that you receive every day. There's a cord, guys, if you could understand, that connects us 24 hours, 7 days a week. We are protected. We are surrounded by beings around us. If you could see them, you would see how beautiful they are and how loved you are. Sometimes I see my heritage. I see my family, people that passed away around me. And because that's how they want to show up. It's not them. I know. It's just a way for me to feel loved. Because sometimes my ego talks to me to feel sad to and to destroy, the things that I am. But I am not that. And then I have to remind myself the same as you. You are loved. You are in conflict. You are in fear. But don't doubt that you are loved. Don't remember that you come from this beautiful baby to a person that you are now. Okay? Your life, your experience made you see the world through a window that was not so positive. And then you can change the window, you can change the perspectives as soon as you start working inside of you. There are many techniques that can be applied to change you from within out in a deeper way. So below, you can actually see this the oracletherapy.com, and you can actually schedule your appointment with me on my website. I can definitely guide you through so much because my life was like, wow, a roller coaster. And now look what I'm doing, helping people spiritual. So that's the same with you. This group will be very successful as soon as they align and they live with loyalty, that loyal with them. And then you're gonna see the work with light, fulfillment, and pleasure. Let's see about their health, okay? So what they're looking for. They're coming to the edge. So they mentally, okay, they're not feeling well. They are afraid. Probably the media is talking too much about coronavirus. And then we cannot forget that we live in a world that you have violence, that we have this, that we have that. But usually people that are fearful, they connect much more in a deeper way into bad news. It's so funny. It's so interesting how they connect. So what do you have to do? What's the advice the oracles are giving me? Turn your TV off. Stop reading the news. Stop actually for a while. Take this time and work on yourself. Because what's happening outside, it's outside. Look at the word out. You cannot bring to your home that pain. You cannot bring to your heart that pain. Because every time you bring to you, who gets sick, it's you. Who gets depressed, it's you. Who gets the tendency of fear and loneliness and craziness is you, because the news is just their own screen. If you don't read, if you don't know what's happening, sometimes it's good to be blind, because what you do, you work towards yourself. That's what I'm doing since 2006. Be blind of the world. I know that we have the pandemic, but do you think I read? No. Do you think I took, because in Brazil, like you're not, everybody took the vaccine yet. I already had. I didn't know that I had because I had a command in my voice. I don't get that. I don't get that. I don't get that. When they said that I had, I didn't have the symptoms because I was asymptomatic. It's the law of attraction. I plant in my subconscious instead of fear that everything's fine. This happens with my mom and my brother. We were three asymptomatics at home, guys. Nothing happened. My mom's 70. Okay, she would be on the risk group, but she was the strongest. She said, "Oh my gosh, was I with pandemic? Was I with the virus?" I got because I planned on my family that we can choose the outcome. If you live in fear, you die. If you live like nothing happens, really nothing happens. So let's continue here, guys. Another one that I see that is the antelope's spirit. Life is speeding up, you see? So you're having the signals, you're receiving this information because we are in the moment of Aquarius. Don't forget, we are living Aquarius. So this moment actually is really fast. You will see many people coming. This new generation of kids are mostly angels. They are different. We're going to live in a community where many people will still have to die to give the balance that the planets need. But death is nothing more than a passage to another dimension. So they have to experience different things, and just don't fear that. That's what I'm saying. Don't fear anything. Okay, when you are connected with you in a deeper way, you don't fear anything anymore. You are just here, balanced, knowing that you have a mission to accomplish, and when the time is gone, you go. But you go, baby, like beautifully, perfectly, and you're probably not even going to remember. It's like sleeping. When you go to sleep, you don't remember that you slept. Okay, so let's see what the outcome of this, of your health, this priestess, it came. So, how are you being called to the step up and lead? So, it's how are you leading your life? So, you were basically saying it's in your hands to change your destiny. It's in your hands to change the way you see things. It's in your hands to make a choice. When you know that it's in your hand to make a choice, it's in your hand to change everything you need, what do? Or you give the leap of faith, or you're going to keep doing the same loop that you do every day. The repetition, the cycle of fear, of this, of that, and viciously saying that it's everyone's guilty, not yours, because you were perfect, but no, the world is wrong. No, 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 sweetie. The world is doing the thing that the world can do, because everyone is different. But what can I do to help myself? Remember, so you have to give this leap of faith and lead your life towards the light. It's up to you to do this. Let's see about relationship. So if there are fear here, you can see there are a lot of fear that we have to change this, and it's going to happen because you're fabulous. So let's see, never ending story. And you see, even the relationship field, it's like a loop, the never ending story. She feels lonely, she feels in fear, she doesn't trust, and he, or the person that is watching doesn't trust. So why? Because it's a looping. You've been not trusting you for so many years, and you saw the relationships of other people, and then you create this ghost that says, don't trust anyone. So probably if you go into a relationship now, you're not going to trust the person. Before you do the work, you have to unblock this. You have to unlock this. So when you do the work, actually, you're going to start to understand that, whoa, wow, I have to unlock this. What is the work? So I don't know if you know that my Oracle Therapy offers packages. So Oracle Therapy is going to work in different ways and different things in your life. We go through the brain, okay? We go to the level of mental, body, mental, and then we'll go to the soul level until connection with the light, until you get to the point that you can connect yourself with the light. That you are going to be able to call for help. And remember that you were always ready to do this, but you neglected this information and you forgot for so many years because you are in the safe and fear zone. Not good for you. Okay, so let's see what is the outcome of this relationship. Sure. Panther spirit, reclaim your power. So that's the moment. Why you're watching this video is to reclaim your power. You really wanted to have this reading. You want to understand, why am I fearful? What am I fear of? Nothing is real. It's just your mind creating, conversations that isn't real. So stop watching, reclaim this power that you have within you. And then you can say to the world, I'm ready. I'm ready to have a relationship. I'm ready to have a relationship with my family, to my neighbors, to my groups, to my whatever, my peers, whoever you are. So you're going to have a beautiful relationship. And the last message is the mirror. Who or what's triggering you? It's yourself. So you cannot guilt. This was a perfect ending. So nothing outside is triggering you. It's your mind triggering you. So what you think comes to you. What you believe activates the fears, activates the things in your brain, and then it takes you down. But remember, if you understand how to work yourself, you're going to live an abundant life. You're going to have a lot of help because you are in the leadership, and you're going to live like with the light, this connection, and you are going to become a better mirror since you install beautiful words, new thoughts, and changing patterns that are so old in your life, bringing newer ones. Okay. Hope this reading was helpful, guys. Hope you're subscribed to my channel, and I hope you guys enjoy the video because it will come much more. Okay. Have a great day, and I'll see you all next time.